Hi Stampers, happy Friday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. The weather is absolutely gorgeous here. Oh, the sound's on. Get that turned off. There we go. Hi Donna. Okay, it's been a busy day for me so far. Grocery shopping and then coming home and wiping everything down. I'm going to have to start wearing rubber gloves because the wipes are burning my hands, and my hands are getting all sore from washing them so much. So I didn't think about it today, or I would have put rubber gloves on because I have some. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, so let me get my phone in the mount. And Lacey's barking because she wants to go outside, so she'll be barking probably the whole time. Okay, there we go. So look, I have a little package here. This is not anything from the new catalog, but it is an order, and I thought since it came today, I would open it. Now, I have wiped the outside of this package off, but I brought a wipe in here with me so that I can wipe the stuff inside because, yeah, I'm that fussy. So I wipe everything down that comes in the mail that we've ordered from anywhere. And I'm sure it's probably fine and I don't need to do that, but oh, I'd rather just do it and not worry about it. But I can't believe that everything that I ordered was in this little package. But it looks like it is all in there. So I got some fun stuff. Let's take a look at it. So I had been putting off the Dress to Impress. I just couldn't make up my mind if I really wanted it. But it's so cute, and I'm just going to wipe this stuff off really quick, and then we'll get a better look at it. Anyway, I decided I wanted it, so I figured I better get it now and get the bundle price on it. It's going to be in the next catalog. Not the paper, though. The paper's going away, and the papers are wonderful. So even if you didn't get the papers to go with the Dress to Impress stamp sets, and if you don't like that or want that, the papers are gorgeous, and they're 6x6. I love the 6x6 size. Okay, so there is all that. I will wipe these off. And I ordered the little 1/2-inch punch because it's going away. And it's like $6, so it's a really good thing. Hi, Karen. I don't know. I think that's good enough. I mean, they're packaged, and so I'm sure they've been packaged long enough that if there was any germies on them, they're gone now. So I'm not going to fuss with that any further, but I am going to use a baby wipe now and wipe my hands off and put a little bit of lotion on, because look at my hands, you guys. Owie. They're just getting really sore because I wash. Too much, I think. And I found Clorox wipes today. I really felt like I had won the lottery, you guys. When I turned down that aisle, there were people standing there, and the first thing that entered my mind was, well, if there were any, there's not now. And I looked over on the shelves, And I went to Fred Meyer, and first what I saw was their small containers of their brand of wipes, and I thought, I don't care, that's perfect. I will buy up some of those. And then I looked down on the bottom shelf, and there were 4 of the big cans of the Clorox wipes, the 75 count left. I mean, we have not been able to get wipes anywhere, and living in a small town on the coast, we don't have many shopping options, and you can't order them. I'm sure you guys are all probably in the same boat, unless you have more access to them than we do. But I've tried to order from Costco, and they won't ship them. So when I found those, there was a clerk there, and I'm like, is there a limit on what you can get? Because we've been needing them for our business also. And there was a sign up, which she pointed out to me, and you could get 3. So I did. I left 1 for somebody else of the Clorox ones, but like I said, there was their smaller canisters of their store brand. So, and there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just I went for the bigger canisters because there was more in them. But I was so tickled. I thought, I can't believe I'm getting so excited over Clorox wipes, but I did. Okay, so I got the bundle here, the Dress to Impress. It's so stinking cute. I have seen so many cute things with just the lipstick. The lipstick, I love lipstick. Okay, they are photopolymer stamps. And so I'm looking forward to playing with those. And the little dots, like this is so you can do like a little watercolor on the lipstick. This one's for the perfume. And then these are for the flowers, or you could just do them as, you know, background blops or whatever. Same with the little polka dots and things. So cute. And then there's dies that go with. And I'm going to open them up and show them to you, because if you haven't seen the dies, there's one in here that makes a bag. If I can get my fingers are slippery now. Let me see if I can grab it and get it. I always put them back in the cellophane, so I don't want to really rip the cellophane, but I might have to. Can't get it out of there. What the world is going on? I have put 2 orders in in the pre-order already for the new catalog, because the first, when it first opened up for ordering, this one paper wasn't available, and then it became available the next day. So I had to go back in and put another order in. So this big die right here is for the purse, and there's really cute little buttons that you can cut out, and buckles, and then there's this cute label here, and then these cuts out the flowers and the perfume bottle, and there's another label there. The shoe, the lipstick, and then there's a nice one there to make the straps on the bag. So cute die set. And I have a fun card to make today, so looking forward to that. I've been having fun sending out some happy mail. I just think it's kind of fun to send to random people that I've never met or don't know, to brighten their day. And plus it gets me out of the house to go to the post office. We have locking mailboxes, and they're clear down at the bottom of our street. So it's just easier for me to drive to the post office and put it in their little mailbox. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. I really like Stampin' Up's punches because they're easy to punch with. They're just, I like how they're built. So that's the 1/2 inch punch. And like I said earlier, if you need or want a 1/2 inch punch, this one's going away and it's only $6. So now's a great time to grab that. Okay, then I got, these are going away too, and I didn't realize that when I ordered them. I don't think I did, but this is the heirloom frames and embossing, 3D embossing folders, or dies, I mean. So I saw the cutest card made using this one here with silver foil paper there, and it looks exactly like a mirror, and then paired up with the girly things in this. Oh my goodness, so cute. So that's actually why I got this set, was because I thought it made the cutest mirrors. Just looking at it, you can tell that. And then these are the dies that cut those out. So that is what I got there. I got the light pool party and the light petal pink blend markers, even though I already have them. Stampin' Up! Will only be, starting with the new catalog, they will only be selling the blends in the duo pack. So when you order, you'll get the light and dark combos. So, and that's fine because I buy them that way anyway. But you won't be able to get them individually anymore. So I use these two markers a lot. So that's why I went in and ordered an extra one each of those. And then I ordered the cute little tassels, not only to use with these cards, but I make some cute little things that I stamp on wood blocks. And I make them so they hang, and I like to put a little tassel and charms and beads or whatever that hang off the bottom of the wood block. And so these are like a perfect size for them, so I wanted those. And then these are the gorgeous papers, and let me just open them real quick here so we can take a look. And I have to tell you, the papers in the new catalog this time, I love almost all of them. And I honestly can't say that for the papers that were in the catalog that's current now. There were some that I loved and some that just didn't float my boat. But pretty much all of the new ones I really like. This one right here is absolutely gorgeous. And what do you get here? Does it say? $48 sheets. So maybe you get 6 of each design. 4, 5, 1, 2. Oh, 4. 4 of each design. So that's that one. Oh, look. Isn't that so cute? There's little makeup brushes and makeup. And then the lipsticks and things. I love the polka dot paper too. Shoes. And then that's a really nice size for on cards, I think. Oops. Making a mess. Come back here, papers. Hi, Penny. Do you go by Penny or Penny Joe? Ooh, I love that green with the polka dots, and look at the colors in that. I don't have my mom anymore, but these sure would be pretty pretty papers for Mother's Day. Polka dots! I love, love, love polka dots, and look at those. This is a kind of paper pack almost that you want 2 of. Oh, that's pretty. I love these papers. I'm so glad I got them. And they're nice. I mean, they're almost like cardstock weight. Look at the cute purses, and you can just cut those out too if you wanted. In fact, I saw a card where somebody cut some of those out in shoes and they had them on shelves, like on the card. It was so cute. The perfume bottles and the stripes. Those are so adorable. And then lipsticks and things there. Okay. So that is what was in my little package. There was a lot in that little package. And as soon as all my new goodies come, I will show you. Have no idea when they'll be coming. Okay, so we're making this Criss-Cross, what I'm calling a Criss-Cross pocket card. And you're gonna need 2 pieces of paper that are 5.5 by 8.5. So like the same size for a normal card that we do. Except for we are going to be cutting these at a diagonal. So since this, you know, I need to make sure that this is going the right direction and I don't want it wonky on my card. I need to be mindful of that. But I'm going to go ahead and score this at 4 1/4. Get the cutting blade out of the way because, hey, I have done that before. Thought I was scoring and I cut my paper. There we go. Okay, so now, of course, this would be folded in half, but I'm going to be cutting this off at a diagonal. So I need to take it from the fold line down to the bottom. So I'm just going to line the score mark and the corner of the paper into the track there. And whee, there we go. And don't throw that away. You're not going to use it, but you can use it for some other project. Okay, so there's that side. Now this paper here, it doesn't matter as much because the design is going all which way anyway, but I'm going to go ahead now and get that scored at 4 1/4. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time we're still going to go from that top score mark, which I can't see as well. Let me go ahead and fold that a little bit. That might help. But it's just because of the pattern of the paper there that I'm not seeing the score, and I don't want it to be wonky. There's the point, and I think I've got it there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give these a burnish with my bone folder here. Make sure that that's lined up good. So there's that one. And there is that. And then these are going to come together like this. So you have a choice. You know, you can decide which color you want in the background simply by changing the way you put your pieces together and how you put your flaps. But I think I like it with the blue there. And I want this one to be on the inside and that one cross over that way. So the first thing we're going to do here is get the back pieces together. And I'm going to use tear and tape, and I've got a tip for you that I saw someone else do, and I thought it was so smart. Such a good idea. So we're going to put tear and tape here. And you don't have to do it this way, but I just think it really helps if you're wanting to be really particular about how you get something stuck together and positioned right. I just thought it was a brilliant idea. So that's why I'm using the tear and tape. And I'm going to go ahead and stick a piece in the middle here too, just because. Okay, now let me get it back together and make sure that I'm doing everything right. So now what I want to do here is I'm going to pull up that release tape and just I'm going to only pull it so far there, and it doesn't really matter which end you do. Well, if I can get a hold of it. There we go. Pull it up and fold it so that it's going to the outside, because you're going to want the little tab. You're kind of creating a tab, and I'll show you in a minute why. This one's going to go over that way. So I don't know about the tab on that. I don't remember how I did it on my other ones. Okay, and this piece here in the middle I can just pull off. So I might have to take that one off completely, I think. And then I want to make sure here that it's lined up everywhere. I guess I can go ahead and fold that down. There we go. Then all you do is slip them off, and ta-da! I love that. Okay, so next you need to glue the bottom of the inside flap, and I'm going to have this be the inside flap. And I'm going to use liquid glue for this because I want it to hold pretty good. And the tear and tape would. It's just I don't really want it as wide as the tear and tape, if that makes sense. I want it stuck, but I don't want it creating an issue with the width. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. Oh, that paper is so pretty. It's got that foil embossing on it. Okay, and then we can bring this one over and glue it too. And this one doesn't matter as much. I could have went ahead and put tear and tape or used my my tape glider gun, but I've got the glue out here, so I may as well just do it. So there we go. It's looking pretty already. And if you want, you could glue that. In fact, maybe I will just go ahead and put a little bit of glue in there. So there is the pocket for our card. And now the inside. I've got all these parts and pieces here. This is what I decided for the inside. This is going to be for the little pull at the top. And I've still got pieces left there. Okay, so let me get my stamps. What do I want? I think I'm going to use the Follow Your Heart, It Will Take You to Incredible Places, but for the pull, I'm going to use that little, I would call it a fleur-de-lis. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it. I hope you guys are still seeing me. It still says I'm live. I just can't, I think I lost you guys. Okay, let me get a block here. I'm going to use that one. And I think I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to stamp that in black or like a dark gray? Okay, the reason why I have my paper folded in half here is because I'm going to be creating a little pull tab, sort of, so the person knows to grab that there and pull it. So when I run it through the die machine, I need it to be folded over there, and I don't want to cut that part. And I think I'm going to make this going down. So let's see here. Maybe I will do it just like that. Okay. And then let me get the die for that. And I just need a little piece of, I use that Post-it tape. You could use washi or whatever. Okay. That looks pretty good. And so since the die is hanging over the edge of where the fold is, that won't cut it, and it'll leave that little folded area. So let me run this through my machine real quick. Okay, there really is two pieces there. It's just that when it goes through the machine, there it goes. It really sticks them together because it almost kind of embosses the edge. So there you can see how it's got that fold at the top. And I can go ahead and get my two layers stuck together. I put a new roll of adhesive in my gun last night, so this is the first time using it, so looks like it's going okay now. There we go. And then I want to go ahead and just put this on here so I can see where to stamp. I'm not going to glue it down just yet, just in case I mess something up, right? That looks pretty though. Okay, so let me get the saying here. Follow your heart, it will take you to incredible places. I think that's the one I want to use. And I'm going to want it right about there. Just trying to get that lined up so it looks like it's pretty much centered. Oh, and then I touch it and make it go wonky. Okay, when it gets on here, I should be able to see with the grid. It looks like it's higher on one side here. Let's see how that looks. Nope, it's still wonky. I definitely don't want it to be wonky. Okay, it's almost. I took it the wrong way. Sorry, you guys. I just need to get this straight. Okay, I think we have it. I think so. Fingers crossed. Look at that. Get that off of there before I wipe it onto my card. Okay, well, at least it looks straight. Just need to ink it up one more time. I like that font. That's pretty. Oh, what happened after all that? Why did that happen, I wonder? What a bummer. All right, let me cut a piece of pink and I can just glue it on the back, I guess. Sorry about that. I need to measure and see how much it was. 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I mean, that is why you use a stamparatus. So I don't know what I did wrong there, but oh well. Just paper, right? Okay. How about if I just stamp it here? Well, that won't work because, and I don't know where it was to line it back up. What a ding dong. Actually, that looks not too bad. I think I will put it, the bar up there. Okay, let's try this again. Take 2. Okay, I'm about to give up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because it shouldn't be doing that. Let me see if I can get it inked up and just do it with one inking. Oh, I thought I had the paper where it was. Nope. Okay, we're going to go with that, and I can't flip this over because then it would be on the back of the card. So let me see if I can just pull it off. Nope, I'm going to have to cut a piece. I guess I should always just cut duplicate pieces, and so then if I have a boo-boo happen like this, I'm okay. All right, 5 by 4. Thanks for watching. I've been messing everything up, as you can see. Okay. So unless you can't manage to stamp a stamp like I can't today, this is really a pretty easy card to make. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Rosie. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday, Rosie, if you get on and watch. All right, so I'm just going to put a little glue on. I think I'll put it on the back first. And then what I'm going to do is position this where I want it. That looks pretty good. And then I'll just flip that over and then put the glue on the front. There we go. So that gives you your little pull tab. And then the card goes inside like that. Okay, now then, I want the Eiffel Tower on there, so I am going to pull that off, and here's my scraps. I think I want the black. Will it fit? Oh, it will fit, so I don't have to turn it wonky. So let me just run that through my machine here. And does it look like it cut through? Let me get my pokey tool here and see if all those little pieces are. Otherwise, I'll run it through one more time. Looks like it did. There's a bunch of them stuck to my plate here. There we go. So I'm just getting all the little bits and pieces. Or what is it my British guys say, the wobbly bits? Knobbly? Knobbly. Not wobbly. The knobbly bits. Only I don't think they were referring to that, but I think instead of saying bits and pieces like I say, they say knobbly bits, and it cracks me up. I love it. I love all the funny little things that we say in all of our different accents. I never think of myself as having an accent, but when we went back to Michigan one time to visit Ken's sister and her family back there, the people there in Michigan told us that, yes, we definitely have an accent. I thought, how is that possible? But apparently we do. Okay. I don't think those are I think those are just the holes where you poke it out, but we'll see when I pull it off of here. Isn't that so gorgeous? There's just a few more little pieces. For being so detailed and going one pass through, that did a really excellent job of cutting. Did I get them all? I think so. Okay, there is our Eiffel Tower. And I'm going to be putting that over here, but it needs something behind, and I'm kind of thinking, because I made a practice card, and I've made this card before, but I didn't make one with this design yet. But I'm thinking that I would like to do some of this swirly bit right here. Gluing it down, I'll have to use the fine tip glue. And let's try some of this, I think. Now, I don't know, I think this one just cuts out the stamped version, because see, you can stamp it. Because if I line this up, I thought about cutting that out in silver and putting behind it. See, it's smaller, and I don't, that would look weird. That would look weird because it's a different shape and everything. So that won't work. But I think this will be pretty, but in the silver. So let me try that. Hi, Cindy. Okay. And I want a couple of them. They're going to be very can't think of the word. Delicate. Okay, let me cut one more. So pretty. Love it. Okay. Now let me get this one finished here. If I can get it without tearing it. There's just one little spot there that being stubborn. And there's one little place right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, pretty. Okay. Let's go with that, and I'm going to bring in the fine tip glue here. Actually, I could do glue and a sponge. Let's just try this. It has a pin that goes down inside of it, but sometimes it's just a little stubborn. It's a very liquidy glue also, so you have to be careful and use it really sparingly, but it works really well. And I'm just kind of barely dabbing it and sticking my finger right in it too, so there you go. Trying to do it before it dries on me. This is such a delicate little doodad. I think that was my stomach you're hearing, Todd. Okay, let's give that a try here. So pretty. Okay, now one more. So a couple of fighter jets flew over this morning to pay respect to the medical folks at the hospitals. So they flew over ours, and I was all prepared and I took a video, but I was really thinking they were going to be loud, and they weren't loud, and I kind of wanted them to be loud, but it was fun to see them fly over. We don't, other than helicopters and small planes, we don't have much air traffic around here. Sometimes there'll be some interesting jets that fly over, and anytime anything like that flies over, you know, you're looking to the skies because it's not normal for here. Where I grew up and where we lived for a long time, it was quite normal because there's an air base there, but for here, it's like, what's that? Okay, getting down to the nitty-gritty. I probably should have left that out because I need to glue this. That's going to be pretty. Okay. So this one will be a little bit easier because there's, I think that was still on the card, that part. There's wider areas here to put glue in. Okay. I'm wiping that off because I think I got the glue too high up there. And I don't want it to get glue on this. So let me just pull that out and set that there like that till we get this all glued down. Make sure it's straight. And I'm just going to flip this back here and put some glue on those places. Okay, come on now. Don't be obnoxious. I think hi Kathy, I just need to hold it in place here a little bit till it makes up its mind to stick. And I'm just turning around here to see if I got my champagne kind of colored dots. I should have looked for those ahead of time, but here they are, because I want to put some of those on there. Can't have too much bling, right? Okay, I think we're good. Pretty. Okay. All right. I think I want some bigger. Put one right there. Okay, I love it. So pretty. And then I'll show you what else I made. Okay, so if you love this, I have the champagne dots. I believe those are going away, the rhinestones here. The Paris, it's all going away, you guys. I'm so sad. It was only in the catalog one time, and I think it's so gorgeous. So I'm sad that that's leaving. So if you want it, you need to get it right away, because come the beginning of next month, I think it's June 2nd, it will be gone. So that it includes the dies and the stamp set. Boo-hoo! Makes me sad. Oopsie. Get back on there. And then let me show you the other one. Okay, for the other one, I used the Leave a Little Sparkle, and I used the Stitch Stars dies. I think those are staying. Leave a Little Sparkle is also going away. I think this is the most beautiful unicorn stamp set I've ever seen. Now, if you're not a lover of unicorns, but you're a lover of horses, snip the thing off. His horn, snip it off. You could probably get away with snipping it off there, and just, you could put a little flower or something over that to hide that. Leave the flowers in the, you know what I mean? And just pop up another little couple flowers and cover that up. if you didn't want it to be a unicorn. But this one would easily come off and you'd have that gorgeous horse. Okay. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I think it turned out so pretty. And here's the one I made with the unicorn. I loved it. And look at the pretty. So these stars here were just the ones that poked out from here. And I thought, well, I'm not throwing those away. And that worked perfect to put on there. And I also cut a star out from those dies to do the pull. And there's the inside of that one. I just love it. And the paper that I used on that one, let me get it, is actually this pack, See a Silhouette. And that was the back side of this. So all of the current papers will be going away. And this has got great papers in it. The backs of all these papers kind of look tie-dyed. And I like tie-dye. I'm a tie-dye girl, but I love colorful things. So I really did love that paper pack. But I thought this paper is perfect for anything like under the sea or water or whatever. But I just thought, you know, it just was swirly and pretty. So I was really happy with the way that turned out. And I'm really happy with the one the way that turned out. And then my original card, which has nothing to do with Stampin' Up, but when I was going through my cards and I came across this one, it's like, oh, that is such a fun card. So that is, I went back and looked at how I made that. And of course, red's my favorite color and I love that polka dot. So this was my original little card that I used for my pattern today. But yeah, it's really super easy. Hope you'll give it a try. Hi, Danita. And fun. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I will, I don't know if my pre-orders will come before next Friday, but whenever they do, I will pop on. I'm hoping they will, fingers crossed. I will pop on and show you all the goodies that I am getting that will be in the new catalog. And I still haven't gotten my new catalog yet. Every day I ask Ken when he comes in, did I get my catalog? Nope. Dang it. But of course we are able to look at it online, but it's not the same as having it in your hot little hands. So, okay. Hope to see you before Friday, but if not, I will see you again next Friday. Thanks for joining me. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.